Good afternoon, Mrs. Gomes, Sister Arokya, teachers, and my dear students. It is an absolute pleasure to have all of you amidst us for Nrityotsav 2021, organized by the Dance Club of Loreto House, NRITYAM. Dance is the cultural anecdote of any community. Indian culture has long regarded different dance forms as an exquisite medium of expression, akin to her people from different walks of life. Today, through our program, Nrityotsav, we take you to a journey of different forms of folk dances in India, which will illuminate our imaginations and embrace the most sacred depth of our soul. Organizing a dance competition on a virtual platform is indeed a challenging task, but we have tried our level best to present before you the Inter-House Dance Competition Nrityotsav 2021. Kindly bear with us in case of any video lagging or any other technological limitations, which is beyond our control. I now invite Mrs. Sen to lead us to the second part of our program.
Thank you, Ms. Paul. A very good afternoon to all of you present here today. On behalf of our dance club NRITYAM, I warmly welcome you to our inter-house dance competition, Nrityotsav, meaning celebration of dances. Dance is a synchronized movement in a rhythmic way for the purpose of expressing an idea or emotion. It helps in strengthening muscle toning, thereby improving the overall fitness and endurance ability of an individual. The vision of a dance club NRITYAM is to encourage children to express and communicate their creative ideas and dancing skills. Dance awakens new perceptions in children, which help them learn and think in new ways. It also leads to the development of aesthetic sensibility. The opportunity to work or perform together in a group both enhances and encourages team spirit. The theme of Nrityotsav is folk dances of India. India is a land of varied cultures and traditions. Diversities in all spheres make our Indian culture quite unique. Indian folk and tribal dances are a product of different socio-economic setup and traditions which have evolved over the ages. Folklore, folk dances, and music form an integral part of our rich heritage. Folk dances are spontaneous expressions of joy of the common people. Each form of folk dance has a distinct flavor of the region it originates from. Our 46 young and confident participants from the middle and the senior section of the school, dressed in colorful costumes and accessories, will perform before you 6 forms of folk dances today. The Garba and Dandiya from Gujarat, Bihu from Assam, Bhangra from Punjab, Jhumur from West Bengal,
and Ghumar from Rajasthan.
Invoking the presence of the Almighty amidst us, let us begin our program today with a short prayer service.
Dearest Lord, as we gather here today on this very special occasion of the inter-house dance competition, we invoke your blessings for all the participants who, with great effort and enthusiasm, have participated in this event. Guide and inspire them so that they may perform with confidence to the best of their ability. We thank you for all that you have done for each one of us present here and for keeping us protected during this difficult phase. We pray that this beautiful event is not only a successful one, but a great learning experience for all. Grant us the grace to love you and be grateful for all that we achieve today. We make this humble prayer in your holy name. Amen.
Invoking the blessings of the Almighty, we conclude our prayer service with a prayer dance performed on the Rigvedic hymn Sangachadyam Sangbadadyam, emphasizing on the unity of minds to promote positivity, peace, and righteousness amongst all. The following hymn is sung by Miss S. Roy, and the prayer dance is performed by two of our dance club animators, Mrs. Bakshi Ghosh and Miss Chatterjee.
Sangachattvam sangvadatvam sangvomanam sijanata sangachattvam sangvadatvam sangvomanam sijanata samano mantra samiti samani samano mantra samiti samani samanang manasah chitta mesha sanga chatvam sangvadatvam sangvomanam sijanata sanga chatvam sangvadatvam sangvomanam sijanata sang
We are very happy to have our judges with us today. On behalf of our Dance Club Nrityam, I extend a warm welcome to our esteemed judges, Mrs. L. Samuel and Mrs. I. Rakshit, to our inter-house dance competition, Nrityotsav 2021. May I now request Kritika Tantia and Kanza Shamim to introduce our judges.
Our first judge for today is our very own Mrs. L. Samuel. She is an important pillar of the junior section of Loreto House. She enjoys reading and doing creative activities. Mrs. Samuel finds comfort and peace in greenery and natural surroundings. Ma'am is also very spiritual, and during her free time, she finds solace in the Bible and helps everyone with her prayer and positivity. Ma'am, we hope that today's dance presentations, which embodies different folk traditions of India, be an enjoyable experience for you.
Our second judge for today is our very own Mrs. Rakshit. Ma'am has been an ex-student of Loreto House and presently teaches biology in the middle and the senior section of our school. Mrs. Rakshit is a trained Odissi dancer, trained under Pandit Kelucharan Mohapatra and Mrs. Polly Guha for a decade. Ma'am is also trained in Rabindra Nitya, and her love for dance emerged from the dance classes in school under Mr. Santi Bose and Mrs. Sunanda Bose. It's been an honor to have you amongst us, ma'am. We hope you enjoy our different house presentations highlighting the different folk dances of India.
We start our dance presentations with Gandhi House dancing to the rhythms of Garba. The music chosen by the Gandhi House participants embodies the love of Radha and Meera towards Lord Krishna, which expresses the power of friendship, loyalty, and faith. The traditional Chabili music brings out the true Dandiya spirit as witnessed every year in Gujarat along with other parts of India.
The principal ma'am, vice principal sister Arokya, teachers and my dear friends. Today, Gandhi House will present before you a Gujarati folk dance, Garba. The girls will perform in two videos portraying the life of Radha and Meera and on the celebration of the festival of Garba. Both the females are different, but it's their part to love that connects them, and we, through our Garba, show the beauty and power a woman's love has. So let's enjoy the dance and the rhythm of Garba.
હવે હાલો મારા પ્રિય મિત્રો અને અહીંયા જે કોઈ બી બેઠા છે ગાંધી હાઉસની સાથે આજ ગરબા રમી રમીને ચોક્કસ નવરાત્રિએ જ આવી જશે. હાલો ગરબા રમીએ.
Wow, what a spectacular performance by Gandhi House. They have highlighted the spirit of unity and diversity within our society and beautifully promoted the thought of pluralism in it, which is one of the most important essence and heritage of our great nation. Dantiya or Dantiya Ras is a dance form performed during the time of Navratri, with its origin in Gujarat. The dance attire comprises of bamboo sticks painted in bright colors, and the dancers are dressed in three pieces attires called Chaniya Choli and Badni Dupattas, which reflects in the presentation of Keller House. Our young Keller House participants strike the wooden sticks in rhythmic bits of traditional Gujarati music. Though often clubbed with another dance form called Garba, it differs from Garba. The celebrations start after the performance of the ritual of Durga Aarti, whereas Garba is performed prior to it, as we have seen in our previous presentation prepared by the Gandhi House participants. We now present before you the dancers of Keller House, whose improvisation, innovation, and creativity will definitely strike a chord amongst all our audience.
India is a social religious folk dance from the city of Gujarat, popularly played during the festival of Navratri. Ras, coming from the Sanskrit word rasa, is an authentic Indian concept of emotions and
It requires a lot of effort to make the arrangement for dandiyas, getting dressed up in the exact traditional attires to present to you a Gujarati ambience in an online dance performance. But our Keller House girls have immediately performed the show to give you the essence of Gujarat. Now we move to our next house, Kennedy. The participants of Kennedy House have chosen two popular Bengali folk dance songs, Fagunero Mohanai and Toi Nagini, from the state of Assam to present the indigenous folk dance known as Bihu. The energetic dance steps and the quick hand movements would make us to join in. A lot of vibrancy can be seen in the dance outfit of Bihu, and that is what it depicts the genuine spirit of the dance form.
One cannot describe Assam without talking about the world-famous Naidu dance, which has become the identity of the northeastern state. Performed mostly during the annual Naidu festival, celebrated around April, it's Assam's most popular folk dance. Performed by both men and women, this cheerful dance sees participants clad in traditional attires. The dancers sway their bodies gracefully to the rhythm of folk music, which leaves the audience entertained and enchanted. Bihu dance has been an integral part of the culture of various ethnic groups in Assam, like the Deoris, Sonowal Kasaris, Morans, and Borangis. Out of the three festivals in the state, namely Rongali Bihu, Tangali Bihu, and Magh Bihu, the dance is performed by young men and women during Rongali Bihu to express their joy on the arrival of spring. According to Assamese history, the first ever Bihu dance performance was done in 1694 when the Ahom king Rudra Singha invited Bihu dancers on the special occasion of Rongali Bihu.
ফাগুনেরো মোহনায় মন মাতানো মহুয়ায় রঙ্গিনী বিহুর নেশা কোন আকাশে নিয়ে যায় ফাগুনেরো মোহনায় মন মাতানো মহুয়ায় রঙ্গিনী বিহুর নেশা কোন আকাশে নিয়ে যায় ফাগুনেরো মোহনায় চেনা দেশের তরে তোর সাথে ইতে পান্তরে মোর মনের প্রজাপতি নাচি নাচি ঘুরি ঘুরি উড়ি উড়ি উড়ে যায় মন হারানোর ঠিকানায় ফাগুনের মোহনায় মন মাতানো মহুয়ায় রঙ্গিনী বিহুর নেশা কোন আকাশে নিয়ে যায় ফাগুনের মোহনায়
Nagini ne loga sangor, toy meghali ne dura bator, toy khamti ne oyoru na soror. Toy nagini ne loga sangor, toy meghali ne dura bator, khamti ne oyoru na soror.
From the soft, vibrant folk dance from East India, it is a time now to move to the northern part of India. Yes, it is the time for Punjabi folk dance performance. Request all to watch another energetic rhythmic dance from Punjab. Both the songs selected by Mary Ward House represent the traditional music with high beats, catchy tune, making us want to join in. The drum beats are rhythmic, which have been coupled with the girls dancing in traditional Punjabi suits, patiala.
The dance form Mary Woodhouse has chosen is Bhangra.
Bhangra is a folk dance originating in the Punjab region of India. The dance is generally performed during the Vaisakhi festival that celebrates the harvest. Bhangra has a very energetic and lively tone, and the dance is equally vivacious.
Represent that Punjab,
What a powerful performance of Mary Woodhouse. Now we are traveling back to the Eastern India, introducing Naidu House. Jhumur is an indigenous folk dance from the Indian states of West Bengal, Bihar, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Orissa. It's a folk dance of Southern, quite famous among tea garden communities of Assam, performed mainly during the harvest season and auspicious festivals. The dance is mostly performed in open places using traditional musical instruments like dhol, mandar, bansi, nagara, dhak, shehnai. The women wear red bordered Santhali style sari with red flowers tied around their bun and silver jewelries. The lyrics are built on day to day languages and mostly on love, pleasure, and pains of their day to day life. I'm sure all of you will enjoy the enthralling performance of our Naidu House participants dancing to the rhythmic beat of Kalo Jole Kuchla Tole, highlighting the tribal traditions of Eastern India.
Jhumur dance. The Jhumur dance is one of the liveliest folk dances of Bengal. Several variations of this dance have emerged from Purulia, Birbhum, Bankura, and Bardhaman. The dance is performed by girls while the boys play the dhol and madol. This entertaining dance is performed on stage and during road shows. Heavy makeup and ornate jewelry form a part of the costume of the Jhumur dancers. This secular dance form is accompanied by fast-paced and cheerful Jhumur songs.
জলে কুচলা তলে ডুবল সনাতন আজ সারা না কাল সারা না পাইছে দর্শন কালো জলে কুচলা তলে ডুবল সনাতন আজ সারা না কাল সারা না পাইছে দর্শন নদী ধারে চাষে বধু মিছাই করো আস ঝিরি হিরি পাকা নদী বইছে 12 মাস নদী ধারে চাষে বধু মিছাই করো আস ঝিরি হিরি পাকা নদী বইছে 12 মাস মেদিনীপুরে রায়না চিরণ বাঁকুড়ার ওই পিতা আর যতন করে বাঁধলি মাথা তাও যে পাকা সীতা মেদিনীপুরে রায়না চিরণ বাঁকুড়ার ওই পিতা যতন করে বাঁধলি মাথা তাও যে পাকা সীতা তেজপাড়িয়া রাজকুমারী গলায় চন্দ্রহার দিনে দিনে বাড়ছে তোমার চুলেরই বাহার তেজপাড়িয়া রাজকুমারী গলায় চন্দ্রহার দিনে দিনে বাড়ছে তোমার চুলেরই বাহার কলি কলি ফুল ফুটেছে নীল কালো আর সাদা কোন ফুলেতে কৃষ্ণ আছেন কোন ফুলেতে রাধা কালো জলে কুচলা তলে ডুবল সনাতন আজ সারা না কাল সারা না পাইছে দর্শন নদী ধারে চাষে বধু মিছাই করো আস ঝিরি হিরি বাঁকা নদী বইছে 12 মাস
Thank you, Naidu House. It's indeed an energetic performance. To conclude today's dance presentations, we now have participants of Takeoff House performing to the traditional folk dance of Bhil tribes of Rajasthan, popularly known as Ghumar. Ghumar is originally performed for worshipping goddess Saraswati. Originating in Marwar, it is traditionally performed during the auspicious occasions, including the onset of rains, Diwali, Holi, and on a bride's arrival at her marital home. The performers wear flowing dresses called ghagra with ghumghat on their head, covering the face. They pirouette while moving in and out of a circle. The word ghumna describes the twirling movement of the dancers and is the basis of the word ghumar. We now present before you the mesmerizing presentation of our Takeoff House dancing to the rhythm of Ghumar.
Ghumar, a traditional folk dance of Rajasthan that describes a twirling movement performed by women wearing flowing dresses called ghagra. This tribal dance that graduated to a folk routine has now assumed international proportions thanks to a vibrant culture and its recognition as a pride of India. Performing this dance, this is Takeoff House.
Thank you.
Folk dances form a part of a country's unique identity. They are an integral part of a tradition and culture, and it goes without saying that the significance was, is, and shall always be immense. With this, we come to the end of our inter-house dance presentations by our 6 houses. May I now request our judges to share their views. First, we will hear from Mrs. Samuel. Ma'am, please.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Gomes, our principal, Sister Arokya, our vice principal, the coordinators, teachers, Mrs. Sen, all those house mistresses, my dear students. It gave me great pleasure and joy to be present here today and to be invited to be the judge of Nrityotsav, folk dance of India, a festival. Thank you so much for inviting me. I've been truly mesmerized just watching the dance performances and also tapping my feet along with the beautiful music each dance had displayed. Their costumes, the vibrant colors, and their movements was out of the world. I just can say a wow to that. Very graceful and full of joy and excitement the dances were performed. It really helped me to sit back and relax for some time and get lost in this beautiful world of dances. And even now, as the teacher said that in the pandemic, it's difficult, but still it didn't stop us, didn't put a block or barrier in showcasing such wonderful talents. And I would like to end this few words that you all are winners. You all are winners, children, because you have come forward and you have displayed your talents. And may God bless each one of you. And let me end with this quote. It says, dancing is like dreaming with your feet. A quote by Constance Mozart. Thank you very much and good afternoon to all of you once again. Thank you, children. Thank you, teachers. And thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Mrs. Samuel. May I now request Mrs. Rakshit to say a few words. Ma'am, please.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Gomes, Sister Arokya, teachers and dear students. It has indeed been a great privilege to be a part of this inter-house dance competition. I can see a lot of hard work put in by your teachers, dance club animators to put this whole program together. As for you girls, I completely agree with what Ms. Paul said, that given the present situation when we are all still confined to our homes, putting up a virtual dance performance which requires so much of coordination itself deserves credit. Creativity has no limits, and this dance event today has brought out the performer, the designer, the choreographer in each and every participant. If I am to sum up this event in one line, I would say it has been a poetry of footsteps. God bless each one of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Rakshit. Thank you once again, dear judges, for your encouraging words. We are glad that you enjoyed the program this afternoon. Thank you so much. May I now request Ms. Paul to take over from here. Ma'am, please.
Thank you, Mrs. Sen. Thank you, our dear judges. Your valuable suggestions will definitely be a great source of encouragement for all our participants. May I now invite our principal, Mrs. A. Gomes, to declare the results and propose the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Ms. Paul. Before I declare the results, which I think all of you are waiting for, I would like to say a few words within my vote of thanks. Dance is a language that the body speaks. It is a beautiful form of art, dear children, that helps us express ourselves without even saying a word. And that's exactly what we saw this afternoon. A beautiful expression of love through your wonderful movements. I can say that dance stimulates the mind, the body, and the soul. And we have seen through various forms of dance, be it the Bhangra or the Bihu, whichever dance form, how well each one of you have expressed yourselves. Right at the beginning, I would like to say a special word of mention to our participants. You have not gone a step behind. I think if you were in the school hall, you would still have been, I feel I would have been there itself. Watching you dance, your performance, your traditional attire, presenting yourselves, you've just done excellently this afternoon. So wonderful words to our participants. And as ma'am said, we've heard this often enough that everyone is a winner. True. But I would really like to tell you, dear children, in this virtual world, you have done excellently to our participants. And I'm sure you've been guided well by your house mistresses. A special thank you to our house mistresses. You really work so well. What our house mistresses, Mrs. Dasgupta, Mrs. Putatunda, Mrs. Ward, Miss Joseph, Mrs. Day, Miss Oja, each one of you have put yourselves forward. Mrs. K. Paul, Mrs. Kaur, Miss Roy, Mrs. Day, Miss Chatterjee, and Mrs. Joshi. A very special thank you to each one of us. Our house mistresses and our student in charges, I'm reading out from this wonderful card here. Thank you so much for your rock solid support and guidance. May God bless each one of you abundantly. Thank you very much. I would like to say a special thank you to our teacher in charges, Mrs. Bakshi Ghosh, Miss Chatterjee, Miss Roy, and Miss Banerjee. Thank you for your guidance, your suggestions, and your valuable inputs. A very special thank you to some students who have worked behind the scenes. Rashika Dheer, Hadia Iqbal, and Yumna Kamal of class 12. And today all our screen sharing and the technical department has been very well taken care of by Kanza Shamim, Vidishri Agarwal of class 11, Diya Mehtaramani also of class 11, Vani Gurgutia of class 9, and Kritika Tantia of class 8. I like the mixture of classes, children, very good. You have worked well on the virtual side of our program. A very special thank you to Ms. Sen and Ms. Paul, the overall in charge of this event. I think you have worked beyond yourselves and put forward this program today. Thank you very much, Mrs. Sen and Ms. Paul. And now you are all waiting for the results, every one of us. So let us hear what are these lovely results. Who do you think is going to win, children? All of us, okay. I'll start from the 6th place. In 78 points, we have Takeoff House. Keller follows with 80 points, Mary Ward with 83 points. And the first 3 positions for our inter-house dance competition. In 3rd position is Gandhi House with 85 points. 2nd position goes to Kennedy House with 87 points. And the winners of our inter-house debate is Naidu House with 94 points. So well done, children. Congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, dear teachers. Thank you, students, for joining us today. We hope you have had a wonderful afternoon. Thank you for all your support.
I wanted to say, ma'am, which I forgot to say, this is a lovely time to have an inter-house dance competition with Navratri and all our pujas ahead of us. and we've all completed our corrections and report cards. So we have actually sat back and enjoyed the afternoon. Thank you. It was lovely to see Mrs. Bakshi Ghosh and Miss Roy performing, Miss Chatterjee performing with Miss Roy singing. Lovely to see them too.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you. Bye, everyone.